After every major election, particularly controversial ones like Donald Trump's, many Americans consider leaving the country. The idea of moving abroad can feel like the ultimate escape from political tension or personal dissatisfaction. However, most people approach it the wrong way, choosing destinations based on emotion rather than practicality. Moving to another country is far more complicated than it seems. You don't just pack your bags and start fresh. Immigration laws, cost of living, and cultural fit all play major roles in determining whether a new place will work for you. Every election cycle, search engines light up with phrases like "how to move to Canada" or "best countries to live abroad." But are these popular choices really the best? Often, they're not. If you're going to uproot your life, why not choose a destination that offers real advantages? In this video, we'll explore the worst countries for Americans to escape to and suggest smarter alternatives. Let's dive in. Canada. Canada is often the first country Americans think of when considering a move abroad. Its proximity, shared language, and reputation for politeness make it seem like an obvious choice. But beneath the friendly surface lie challenges that can turn your dream move into a frustrating ordeal. First, let's talk about immigration. Canada's system is not as open as many believe. Programs like Express Entry are competitive and prioritize applicants with advanced degrees, specialized work experience, or job offers from Canadian companies. Without meeting these criteria, your chances of gaining permanent residency are slim. According to Toronto Caribbean, even if you qualify, expect a long, expensive process filled with paperwork and waiting periods. Housing is another major issue. Canada's housing market is one of the priciest in the world. Cities like Toronto and Vancouver have home prices averaging over $1 million, and rental costs are climbing rapidly. Even a small apartment in these cities can set you back over $2,000 a month. Now, what about healthcare? Canada's universal healthcare system often gets praised, but it's not without flaws. Long waiting times for non-emergency treatments leave many residents frustrated. If you need specialized care, be prepared to wait months or even years. And then there's the weather. Canadian winters are harsh, with temperatures frequently plunging below freezing. Snowstorms and icy conditions can make daily life challenging, especially for those coming from milder climates. While Canada offers stability and cultural familiarity, its immigration hurdles, costly housing, healthcare delays, and brutal winters make it a challenging destination for many Americans. United Kingdom. The United Kingdom has a rich history, iconic landmarks, and shared language. As revealed by CNBC, the United Kingdom is another popular destination for Americans. But don't let its charm fool you. Life in the UK comes with significant challenges. Immigration is one of the biggest obstacles. After Brexit, the UK tightened its policies, making it harder for non-Europeans to move there. Unless you have a job offer in a high-demand sector or meet the requirements for a family visa, your options are limited. Investment visas, once a pathway for wealthy individuals, have largely been phased out, leaving even fewer avenues for those seeking residency. Cost of living is another significant factor. London, one of the world's most expensive cities, has rental prices that can easily exceed $3,000 a month for a modest apartment. Even outside the capital, housing costs remain steep. Groceries, utilities, and transportation are all pricey, leaving many expats struggling to maintain their desired quality of life. The UK's tax system is another drawback. Income tax rates are high, and additional taxes like council tax and VAT add up quickly. Even for high earners, the deductions can feel overwhelming, cutting deeply into your disposable income. Healthcare in the UK, while free at the point of use for residents through the National Health Service (NHS), faces severe strain. Overcrowded hospitals, long wait times for non-urgent procedures, and staff shortages mean you might not receive care as quickly as you'd like. Many expats choose private healthcare for faster treatment, adding to their expenses. Finally, there's the weather. The UK is notorious for its gray skies and frequent rain, which can dampen the spirits of anyone used to sunnier climates. Combined with the high costs and restrictive immigration policies, the UK is not as ideal a destination as it might first appear. If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more eye-opening content. And while you're here, let us know in the comments, if you could move to any country in the world, where would it be? Now, let's jump back into the list. Australia. Australia often seems like a dream destination with its sunny beaches, vibrant cities, and welcoming culture. The Guardian reported that Americans considering a move, the realities of living in Australia can be far more complicated and costly than expected. The first challenge is immigration. Australia's immigration system is highly selective, favoring skilled workers in fields like healthcare, engineering, and IT. Even if you qualify, the points-based system evaluates factors like age, education, and work experience, making it difficult to meet the thresholds. Investment visas are an option, but they require significant financial resources, often exceeding millions of dollars. The process can also be lengthy, with long wait times and extensive paperwork. Then there's the cost of living. Australia's major cities like Sydney and Melbourne consistently rank among the most expensive in the world. Renting a modest apartment in Sydney can cost over $2,500 a month, and groceries, utilities, and transportation are also pricey. Smaller towns offer lower living costs, but they often lack the amenities and job opportunities found in urban areas. Healthcare in Australia is another mixed bag. While the country's universal healthcare system is well regarded, it comes with limitations. Expats without permanent residency often need private health insurance, which can be costly. Public hospitals may have long wait times for non-emergency procedures, creating additional hurdles. Finally, Australia's geographical isolation makes travel expensive and time-consuming. Flights to visit family in the USA can take over 20 hours and cost thousands. While Australia's natural beauty and quality of life are appealing, the high costs and strict immigration policies make it less accessible than it seems. New Zealand. New Zealand's breathtaking landscapes, peaceful lifestyle, and reputation as one of the safest countries in the world make it a tempting option for Americans seeking a fresh start. However, moving to this island nation comes with its own set of significant challenges. Immigration is the first hurdle. New Zealand's skilled migrant category is designed for people with expertise in high-demand fields like healthcare, construction, and IT. But even if you meet the requirements, the points-based system is competitive, and processing times can stretch for months or even years. Investment visas are another pathway, but they require substantial capital, often well beyond the reach of most individuals. The Independent noted that the cost of living is another factor that surprises many newcomers. Housing prices in cities like Auckland and Wellington have soared in recent years, with average home costs nearing $1 million. Renting isn't much cheaper, with modest apartments easily exceeding $2,000 per month. Daily expenses such as groceries and utilities are also higher than in the USA, partly due to the country's remote location and reliance on imports. Healthcare, while publicly funded, has its drawbacks. Long wait times for specialist care and elective procedures frustrate many residents. Private insurance can provide faster access to services but adds another expense to the equation. Lastly, the geographical isolation of New Zealand can feel restrictive. Flights to the USA are long and expensive, and shipping goods or accessing certain international services can be a logistical challenge. While New Zealand's natural beauty and safety are undeniable, its high costs and immigration barriers make it less ideal for many. United Arab Emirates. The United Arab Emirates, UAE, with its towering skyscrapers, tax-free income policies, and luxury lifestyle, often seem like a perfect destination for ambitious professionals. As outlined by Human Rights Watch, beneath its glamorous facade are challenges that make it a less than ideal choice for many Americans. The immigration system in the UAE is relatively straightforward, but residency is tied to employment or investment. If you lose your job or fail to renew your business license, your residency permit is revoked, requiring you to leave the country within a short time. This lack of long-term security can make life in the UAE feel precarious. While there's no income tax, the overall cost of living in cities like Dubai and Abu Dhabi is among the highest in the world. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in a central area can cost over $2,500 per month, and private schooling, essential for expat families, adds thousands more to yearly expenses. Groceries, utilities, and transportation costs are also steep, offsetting the benefits of tax-free earnings. Healthcare in the UAE is top-notch but expensive. Expats rely on private insurance for coverage, and out-of-pocket costs can quickly add up, especially for specialized treatments. Employers often provide insurance, but coverage can vary widely. Cultural differences are another challenge. The UAE is a conservative Islamic country with strict laws on public behavior. Drinking alcohol, public displays of affection, and certain social interactions are heavily regulated, which may feel restrictive for Americans used to more liberal environments. While the UAE offers high salaries and luxury living, its lack of residency stability, high costs, and cultural constraints make it a challenging place to relocate to. Singapore, with its gleaming skyscrapers, efficient public services, and global reputation for safety, seems like a top-tier destination for anyone seeking a fresh start. According to TOC, behind the glossy exterior lie challenges that make it a less than ideal choice for Americans considering a move. Immigration in Singapore is highly selective. Securing an employment pass requires not only a job offer but also a significant salary that aligns with government guidelines. Permanent residency is even harder to attain, reserved for long-term contributors to the economy or those with exceptional skills. The result? A system that's far from welcoming for the average person looking to relocate. The cost of living in Singapore is among the highest in the world. Renting a modest apartment in the city center can cost over $3,000 a month. And even daily necessities like groceries and transportation come with a hefty price tag. While salaries in Singapore are generally high, they rarely outpace the steep costs of living, leaving many expats with limited savings. Healthcare in Singapore is of excellent quality but comes at a price for expats. While residents benefit from subsidies, foreigners must rely on private insurance to cover medical expenses. Without it, the cost of routine care, let alone emergencies, can be overwhelming. Moreover, Singapore's strict laws and regulations, such as heavy fines for littering or jaywalking, can feel stifling to newcomers. While these rules maintain order, they can be a cultural shock for those unaccustomed to such rigidity. Despite its strong economy and high living standards, Singapore's restrictive immigration, high costs, and regimented lifestyle make it a challenging choice for many Americans. Latin America offers an enticing mix of lower costs, welcoming cultures, and relatively simple residency options, making it a popular choice for Americans seeking a change. However, moving to this region comes with its own unique set of challenges. One of the biggest draws of Latin America is its flexible immigration policies. Many countries, such as Mexico and Costa Rica, allow residency based on proof of income rather than requiring massive investments. For instance, Mexico offers a temporary residency visa to those earning as little as $2,000 a month. This accessibility makes it easier for retirees, remote workers, and small businesses to settle down. From the viewpoint of CGD, the cost of living isn't as low as many expect, especially in expat-friendly cities. Areas like Mexico City or San Jose, Costa Rica, can rival the costs of smaller U.S. cities. Housing, utilities, and imported goods in these urban areas can be surprisingly expensive, leaving fewer savings than anticipated. Safety is another concern. While some regions are secure, others are plagued by high crime rates. Thorough research and choosing the right location are critical to avoiding areas with safety risks. Many expats find safe communities, but navigating these challenges requires vigilance. Language barriers can also pose difficulties. While English is widely spoken in tourist hubs, fluency in Spanish or Portuguese is essential for deeper integration into society. While some enjoy learning a new language, others may find it a significant obstacle. Despite the challenges, Latin America remains a viable option for those seeking a cultural and financial exchange, provided they approach the move with careful planning and realistic expectations. Ireland's lush green hills, historic landmarks, and welcoming locals often make it seem like an ideal destination for Americans. While it offers unique charms, the realities of living in Ireland can be surprisingly difficult. Immigration to Ireland is easier for entrepreneurs and those with job offers in high-demand fields. Ireland's corporate tax rate of 12.5% attracts businesses, but for individuals without specific qualifications, securing residency can be challenging. The process for employment permits is strict, and family reunification visas require meeting steep income thresholds. As recorded by Business Insider, the cost of living in Ireland is one of Europe's highest. Dublin, in particular, suffers from a severe housing shortage, with average rents exceeding $2,500 per month for even modest accommodations. Outside the capital, housing is slightly cheaper, but prices across the country have been steadily rising, leaving many struggling to find affordable homes. Healthcare in Ireland is another mixed experience. The public system provides affordable care, but is often plagued by long waiting times for non-urgent treatments. Private healthcare is available for faster access but adds significant costs, making comprehensive care less accessible for many expats. Additionally, Ireland's famously rainy and overcast weather can be a shock for those used to sunnier climates. While the charm of the Irish countryside and culture is undeniable, the high costs, housing issues, and healthcare challenges make it less ideal for those seeking an easy and affordable move abroad. Now, for the moment you've been waiting for, the bonus destination. If you're looking for a welcoming, affordable, and underrated place to escape, Uruguay might just be the perfect fit. This small South American country offers a blend of stability, safety, and quality of life that few other places can match. According to World Visit, Uruguay's immigration policies are refreshingly straightforward. Unlike many countries with complicated and expensive requirements, Uruguay offers residency to anyone who can show a modest monthly income of around $1,500. This makes it a great option for retirees, remote workers, or those with small businesses. The process is transparent, and residency is often granted within a few months. The cost of living in Uruguay is another major draw. While Montevideo, the capital, is slightly more expensive, smaller towns and rural areas offer a comfortable lifestyle at a fraction of the cost of living in the USA. Housing is affordable, and everyday expenses such as groceries and utilities are manageable. For those seeking a slower pace of life, Uruguay's countryside and beach towns are ideal. Uruguay's healthcare system is both affordable and high quality. The Mutualista system allows residents to access private healthcare networks for as little as $50 per month. This includes comprehensive services like doctor visits, prescriptions, and hospital care, providing peace of mind at a reasonable cost. Culturally, Uruguay is progressive yet laid back. The country is known for its personal freedoms, such as legal same-sex marriage and marijuana legalization. Crime rates are low, and the locals are warm and friendly, making it easy to integrate into the community. Uruguay's mild climate and beautiful coastline provide endless opportunities for relaxation and outdoor activities. If you're looking for a destination that offers simplicity, affordability, and a welcoming atmosphere, Uruguay is a hidden gem worth considering. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. And before you go, check out our next video, 10 Most Beautiful Cities in California, for a tour of some stunning destinations closer to home. Until next time, stay informed and stay inspired.